Today on 21st Century Business, explore state-of-the-art technology, innovative business strategies, insights from cutting-edge corporations around the globe, a visionary look into the answers of tomorrow today. Business leaders, business solutions, 21st Century Business.
Welcome to 21st Century Business. I'm Jackie Bales. In business, visibility means knowing exactly where your materials and products are in the supply chain every minute. It's crucial for a variety of reasons. Joining us today to talk about a major step forward toward better visibility is Lori Alf, CEO of Tracking Innovations. Welcome, Lori.
Thank you.
Also with us is Randy Kraft, CIO of Tracking Innovations. Thanks for being here, Randy.
Thank you, Jackie.
And Major General retired U.S. Air Force Mark Volchev from the Durango Group, a consultant to Tracking Innovations, is taking part as well. Thank you for being here, Mark.
Thanks, Jackie.
First of all, Lori, explain why visibility is so critical and why so many companies find it hard to do well.
Total visibility is an absolute must in this economy. The FBI estimates between $18 billion in cargo is lost each year domestically, and 30 to 60 billion is lost globally. Those numbers are staggering in a very struggling economy. So this is an absolute must for organizations in terms of knowing where their cargo is at all times and providing real-time tracking information to customers.
And Randy, tell us a little bit more about Tracking Innovations and the solutions that your company does provide.
Tracking Innovations is a technology company. We like to ride that fine line between cutting edge and bleeding edge technology.
Looks like you have quite a device here.
It is. This device here is our tracking device. It works with these active RFID radio frequency tags. You can get the tags in temperature, humidity, shock, vibration, or any combination of those. These tags talk to this unit. This unit, using multiple technologies like cellular, Wi-Fi, Iridium satellite communications, will transmit that information back to our data center along with GPS coordinates of where your goods are at any point in time during the supply chain life cycle.
And this goes in the shipment and those go on the individual pieces of cargo?
That is correct.
Very interesting. Mark is a retired Major General in the U.S. Air Force. Tell us how this pertains to Department of Defense issues.
Jackie, asset tracking is very critical to the Department of Defense. You can certainly understand the tremendous amount of support that is required to sustain the troops around the globe.
Absolutely.
No longer can you rely on that phone call from the warehouse that says your goods are on the way and you'll get them in 5, 10, whatever days. You need to be able to track your assets constantly and continuously through the supply chain, so you know not only where they are and when they're going to get there, but you know what can happen in the environment en route, and these tags do just that. So if they go out of parameters, you can do something about it and make sure that the goods are delivered on time in the condition that you need.
Very interesting. For more, let's go to this 21st Century Business Field Report.
Hundreds of millions of dollars are lost annually due to pilferage, damage, or late shipments that disrupt critical supply chains that rely on just-in-time inventory. Tracking Innovations provides real-time tracking to provide actionable real-time data regarding the location and condition of high-priority, high-value commodities. The capability to locate cargo anywhere in the world at any time while receiving real-time alerts in the event that temperature, humidity, vibration, or shock limits exceed tolerances is invaluable to logisticians worldwide.
All the tracking and environmental data that's obtained from the master unit and RFID tags is displayed to the customer through a variety of means. We have a custom ASP.NET application that utilizes Microsoft Bing Maps to display the GPS coordinates, and a reports and graphs section to display the environmental data. We have a mobile web application that allows customers to log on and see the latest tracking information on their mobile device. This includes iPhones, Blackberries, and other smartphones.
Tracking Innovations is a leader in the development and manufacture of active RFID tracking devices that utilize GPS, Wi-Fi, satellite, and cellular communications technologies. Their real-time tracking system brings the logistics industry into the 21st century. The product utilizes Microsoft Bing, .NET technology, and radio frequency identification tags coupled with next-generation wireless communication technology that will provide the logistics professional with the actionable micro-level near real-time visibility into the global supply chain. The product is fully self-contained and reusable. It is freight carrier independent and has monitoring capabilities that allow delivery time, inspection, and rate sheet compliance.
The type of coverage that the master unit provides is global pole-to-pole. This is due to our custom least cost routing algorithm. The master unit has the ability to transmit in Wi-Fi, cellular, and satellite. This ensures that wherever our customer's freight goes, the master unit will be able to collect the data and transmit that data.
A shipment can be configured with up to 5 master units, each of which having up to 40 tags. This provides up to 200 environmental sensors per shipment.
To ensure our customers' data security and integrity, we're currently going through the ISO 9001 and 27001 certification process.
Traditional RFID systems have an interrogator or reader located at choke points, for example at loading dock doors. With Tracking Innovations system, the interrogator rides with the cargo. This is a quantum shift away from the norm and a workflow change for the customer. The payoff is near real-time visibility into the supply chain for high-value, high-velocity cargo from end to end.
The master unit can be configured to transmit data back to our data center at standard intervals ranging from every 15 minutes to every 2 hours.
In between transmissions to the server, the master unit stores the data locally. We did this using Microsoft SQL Server Compact Edition. This was a logical choice for us because it has a memory footprint small enough to work with our device and the speed to process the transactions quickly to conserve battery life. We've also used Microsoft SQL Server Enterprise Edition on our server-side applications.
The hardware is designed to withstand temperatures ranging from -30 degrees to 160 degrees Fahrenheit and is also water, dust, and shock resistant.
We've also made the raw data available to the customer in the form of Excel files, flat files, and industry standard formats such as XML and EDI. These files allow the customer to manipulate the data as needed into their own systems.
Tracking Innovations' mission is to benefit their stakeholders, including fellow associates, customers, vendors, and others who have placed their trust in them, through a consistent pursuit of excellence and a commitment to their shared values. Through their long-term commitment to this mission, Tracking Innovations aims to establish a reputation as a company that is firmly dedicated to service and quality. For 21st Century Business, I'm Steve Michaels reporting.
Lori, what issues in the marketplace drive your business? Is it economics or security or both?
Well, it's definitely both in this economy. The ability to know where the cargo is at all times is very necessary, particularly in the Department of Defense's products, because their visibility has to be on very high profile stuff. We are currently at war, and it's not a maneuver where we're just testing to see how things are going to go. We're actually delivering into a war zone. So basically knowing where the product is at all times and how quickly they can get it really impacts a lot of decision making at very high levels. The main thing with the economy is that in the event that you don't have the cargo flowing properly, the government tends to order in duplicate to ensure that they will have the product based on the numbers game. If you ship it 4 times, 1 out of the 4 will arrive on time. Ooh. On very expensive pieces of cargo in the upwards of $1 million and above, it becomes cost prohibitive for the government to be inventorying that kind of a backflow of equipment. And this takes that away. So although there's some investment in the product, in the long run, the economic value that it gives the government in terms of cost savings to the taxpayer is significant.
Oh, I would say. Now, Mark, she talked about the Department of Defense's needs. What types of companies and organizations also benefit by having better visibility into their supply chains?
Sure, Jackie. Well, any organization or business can benefit from utilizing asset tracking. Those organizations that have high value items, those organizations or agencies that have to environmentally control. When you think about high value components, medical vaccines, things like that have to be monitored along the way, asset tracking and the Tracking Innovations Incorporated technology here can help that, because you can monitor it along the way and actually do something about it if the environment is going out of range, the temperature is going out of range, the humidity, the shock vibration.
So given with the example of the vaccine, what would happen if the temperature went?
A perfect example, we're all concerned about H1N1 virus right now, and the Center for Disease Control, who will have to distribute those vaccines, those will be very valuable to the American public when that happens, and they have to be temperature controlled, shock and vibration controlled. You put a tag inside the box of a vaccine, and you can monitor it all along the way. If the temperature goes out of the required limit, you will get an alert telling you to do something about that. The driver could pull over and reset the refrigeration unit and take care of any problem that might damage the goods en route.
So again, cost savings by being able to do that.
Absolutely.
Now, Randy, traditional RFID systems have been used for quite a while now. And what problems and issues are companies seeing with that type, the traditional?
A traditional RFID system, you get a location of the freight when it passes a choke point in and out a loading dock door. Once it leaves that loading dock door, it's no longer visible anymore. So that's one of the issues they face. When you've got goods in transit throughout the supply chain, you have absolutely no visibility of where those goods are at any given point in time. Really, traditional RFID system gives you historical data. It passed this door at this date and time, but it doesn't tell you where the goods are right now.
Oh, good point. Now, Lori, what could happen, for example, if a manufacturer is missing a part, it's somewhere out there, and he doesn't know when he's going to get it?
Well, the impact of that on a transportation provider inside of a corporation or the government is significant, because there's a lot of people watching the shipment generally. The 99 shipments that go well, nobody seems to notice, but the one that goes wrong, you get a lot of visibility. So you get a lot of chaos, a lot of stress, and a lot of reactionary decision making. This product allows for proactive decision making with more well thought out solutions. In terms of what you can do to prevent from having a customer be unhappy, you have the time frame to make other modifications, maybe move another customer's order into the customer that you're going to be late for and rearrange something in your supply chain so that everybody's happy. But you don't have to do it from such a stressful level, because you're getting information all along the way. It also makes accountability of what happened fairly easy to assess.
Looking inside the master unit, you'll see we have the rechargeable lithium-ion battery pack, the satellite modem, and the single board computer, which also has the cellular and Wi-Fi modules on it.
And there's something regarding a claims process that works with this. Tell me about that.
The other product that Tracking Innovations will offer is a automatic claims process to our customers, which will allow them to have a database that will feed into accounting and alert that the shipment has been delayed or that there's been damage, and immediately start a claims process. Generally, there's a time frame from which you can recoup your money and or question a shipment, and that becomes a very difficult thing for transportation officers to manage.
Sure.
Because today is a new day, and they have shipments that need to go out today, and watching what happened to the shipments from yesterday is difficult in a chaotic, busy day. So this automatically gives them a feed so that they would know if anything is missing or delayed, and then they can automatically put in a claim to their carrier to start a process of looking into what happened.
Right. Mark, what